So this is a play within a play. The Don Juan Tenorio is being rehearsed by this troupe of actors, and the real Don Juan, who is now a spirit, of course, shows up.
A rogue, a rake, a bit of a roister-doister.
I think that Don Juan is a fascinating figure because of the way he's gone through history. He's a really great litmus test for whenever the plays were written. He's become more the stuff of myth than a historical kind of persona, depending on how evolved different societies became, socially speaking. The Don Juan plays would mirror the manners that have evolved in those societies, and I think that's really fascinating. He seems to be a figure for whatever we fear and love the most. We just put it all into this one character and let him do his thing.
Don Juan, there are lots of Don Juan here and back then when he was, and I think very deep inside he's a very nice person. Even though he was like trying to get Eddie Guerre work, he when he found Doña Inés, I think he found in her innocence he found the true love. And I think my personal opinion is that he's been looking all the time for that, to fall in love for real.
And Don Juan was definitely a person who made his mistakes and ignored the fact that he made those mistakes. And so he's paying for them in the fiery pits of hell.
Hola, I am Margarita. Bienvenidos a Viva Don Juan.
This play does not present him in such a good light. He's actually, as we know him, the rogue and womanizer that he has been. But he thinks there's more to his character, and he wants his reputation to change for Dia de Muertos, for Day of the Dead, so that someone will build him an altar.
I play Carmen. Carmen is the owner of the theater troupe, this company somewhere in Mexico. I also direct the play in the story, and I'm also part of the cast. So I'm from Peru, and we celebrate the Day of the Dead just like going to the cemetery if you want, bring some flowers, a little prayer, and just go home. But it's a very sad day for us. So in Mexico it's the opposite. You celebrate, you have a big party, lots of food and drinking, and you get sad a little bit because you miss the loved ones, but at the same time it's a big celebration to remember them. So I like that tradition.
I play Isabela, who plays Doña Inés. Isabela is an actress in a troupe of players who are taking on the Don Juan story. And Doña Inés is the woman who he eventually falls in love with and must marry. I think that bringing back the dead once a year to eat and drink and hang out with the people in every town is a great idea, and I've never been able to do such a thing. So I'm excited to take on this kind of ceremony and celebration and ritual and holiday.
I am the ghost of Don Juan. I've come back to redeem myself. I become embroiled in this play of Don Juan, and I don't get cast as Don Juan, but as a lesser character. And it's full of music and dance, and so it's going to be a pretty joyful affair. That and the fact that it's tied in with the Day of the Dead which I think is going to be an amazing experience in itself for me, being an outsider, coming from England, being in America, doing a play based around a Mexican festival. It's gonna be a blast.